Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. This guy's struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we... Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying,
in trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
For the Packers.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's Ryan right now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Oh, big hole left side. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 62 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Throwing on second down, Love. He's got his big tight end. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is first touchdown this year.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. Down the right sideline. Jordan Addison. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A run. It's Jones. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Working out of the shotgun, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Entering Cooper in to drop him on third and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
Love to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Love's going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
That's good for Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 46-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Love. To the left side and taken in by Golden. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jacobs. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Love firing to Golden. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Love. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Javon Hargrave. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, it's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Packers offense ready to get back at them. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Love. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10.
Love. It's Golden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Really nice job there, staying calm in the midst of chaos. And what that completion does, it puts them in a much more favorable situation here on 4th down. If I'm them, you know what I'm doing. I'm leaving my offense on the field. I'm trying to end this drive with 6. Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down. They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out quickly to Golden on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
On the run, it's Wilson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 21-yard line.
The outside, it's brought in by Golden. And it'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Packers first down.
A carry here for Wilson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bugs. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Here comes 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be intercepted. And the Vikings will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the ground, here's Wilson. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
3-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
Here's Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Haversick, good with the extra point. And the Packers move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, pickup of 9. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Vikings.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Oh, a Unfortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Love to throw. There's that man again. Another pass. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's to Dobbs again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
That's hard downfield. Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Throwing on second down, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to punch this one in, his 16th touchdown on the season. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Aaron Rodgers. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. The Steelers holding on to a 14-3 lead as the game's gone to the half. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New York Giants. And this is Jared Goff. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the first down, which he does, and more. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense head back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 12th touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Packers good with the extra point, and the Packers extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of the second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll mark them down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Vikings first down.
They'll put Addison in motion.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's close to another 1st down. But he's brought down just shy of the marker.
To T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 9.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan Mason, touchdown Vikings.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
One more time, it's Jacobs. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. For Golden, the first-round selection back in April. That's his first career touchdown in the NFL.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
31, Vikings 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Right, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Packers first down.
On first down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Love.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Price now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, is going to be caught by Addison. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the pass. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
looking out of the shotgun. It is McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of...
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is McCarthy. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Micah Parsons. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Vikings 18.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and
Out of the
10.
shotgun, it's Love. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
And the Packers 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 40.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Finding space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
31 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. First and 10 at the 23.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
That's another Packers first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
To throw is Love. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally run him down.
It's a gain of 30. And the Vikings first down.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1 more yards. That's another.
They'll put Addison in motion.
First down.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Vikings 26.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And to the left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Back to throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Packers first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another Packers first down.
Love to throw it on first down. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
From the gun, it's Love. The second down throw is incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On now is Lucas Haversick for the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Haversick's kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Love.
Second and 8.
That one, taken in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good, and the Packers tack on one more to their lead.
Vikings 26.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The middle, here's Jones. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 1.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's into the end zone. Gordon Love. Touchdown, Packers. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 58, Vikings 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to try out for this next possession. Try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.